something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Avengers Infinity War is the latest superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and is the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is directed by the Russo brothers, who also directed Captain America: The Winter Soldier in 2014 and Captain America: Civil War in 2016. Infinity War stars pretty much everyone. It's a huge cast, including but not limited to Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Sebastian Stan, Chris Pratt, and the list just continues. Any Marvel movie that has come before, just expect this movie to have all of those characters plus more. And in this film, the Avengers must join forces with the Guardians of the Galaxy to stop the mad titan Thanos from amassing the all-powerful Infinity Stones.
If you've been a fan of the MCU so far, you'll find this movie to be entertaining, exciting, heart-wrenching, and incredibly fun. Like most other Marvel titles, the visual effects are stunning and action set pieces thrilling, and the 2-hour and 40-minute runtime just breezes past as there's very little downtime in the movie's pacing. It's taken 10 years worth of films to get here, and 6 years since we were first introduced to the villain Thanos at the end of the first Avengers. And I think Infinity War definitely delivers. The Russo brothers have been able to achieve something quite incredible here, juggling an overwhelming number of elements in this story while ensuring everything still feels balanced. Infinity War is full of shocks and surprises from start to finish, which makes it very difficult to really talk about in a video. That being said, we've done our best to avoid spoilers in this review.
We follow a collection of heroes who split up into smaller groups to try to figure out a way to take down Thanos and his plans. These characters have all been merged together really well, while still maintaining the feel and personalities of their individual films. A small example would be when you're watching the Guardians of the Galaxy doing their thing. It feels like you're watching the Guardians of the Galaxy. These tonal shifts have been handled perfectly in my opinion, flowing seamlessly into one another and never feeling as though various movies have just been stitched together. The contrast between the humour and the more serious dramatic scenes has also been executed very carefully, and I appreciated the film often taking a more subtle approach when it came to the comedy. It never felt like an emotional moment was being undermined, and this movie does contain very emotional moments. We are watching these heroes who we have grown to love over the last 10 years facing the biggest threat to date, and it does make the majority of the movie very intense to watch. Despite the large number of characters, I think each hero had a decent amount of screen time, and at least one special moment to showcase their skills. And seeing the characters all meeting other heroes and fighting together for the very first time felt very rewarding, and provided some of the best highlights of the film.
One character who I'm really glad got a lot of screen time is Thanos himself. This really feels like his movie, and a lot of the story and character development in the movie goes towards him. One of my biggest issues with a lot of Marvel films has been with their villains, but Infinity War thankfully has fleshed out Thanos very well, as the movie would have failed without this in my opinion. They've taken the time to explore his character, both his background and personality, and it pays off big time. He isn't just another big baddie the Avengers need to punch in the face. We slowly learn his beliefs and motives, what he cares for, and what makes him tick. I'm not exactly saying that you might agree or sympathize with him, like one would say with Killmonger in Black Panther, but we do get a villain with depth. And I hope this becomes a continuing trend in the MCU. Thanos is amazing, both his performance and visual effects were great. He was very intimidating, and it always seemed like our heroes were in constant danger. And I really enjoyed how relentless he was when it came to his mission. It really seemed like he would stop at absolutely nothing. The Black Order that accompanies him on his mission were really cool as well, while never overstaying their welcome in scenes. I personally quite liked Ebony Maw in particular, who is more of a creepy, intellectual character in comparison to the others.
It was such a joy seeing everything finally come together. and it reminded me of seeing the first Avengers film for the first time, only this time on an even larger scale. There are a lot of unpredictable twists and turns throughout the story, and it ends in a way that is really unexpected. I'm very excited to see where they go from here.
Yeah, I honestly had a lot of fun with this movie, and I was glued to the screen the whole time. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. We both give Infinity War a 5 out of 5. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.
Bye!